sovereign. In the midst of my sickness, God is still healing. In the midst of my adversity, God is still my only source. In the midst of my calamity, I will put all of my trust in God. And you got to know how to have placement by the directives of God. Eli was a priest who led Israel 40 years and knew his sons were despising the ordinance of the temple, but yet he didn't do anything. He gave them just a slap on the hand, but he did not exercise his authority to either remove them or restrain them. I'm here to tell you, saints, we cannot live in the day where we're scared to remove and restrain. Anything that's not going to work with the program and the vision of God needs to be removed or restrained. I don't care how much you give. I don't care how many relatives you got. I don't care how many things you do. God will remove you if you are a hindrance to what God is trying to do. You are not going to be a block to the move of God and the operation of what God is trying to do. Therefore, God decreed. I must be preaching the wrong sermon because y'all not helping me on the platform. He tells them, I have told him that I will judge his house for the iniquity which he knows. See, if we know it, we got to deal with it. If we know it, we can't cover you up no more. If we know it, we can't put it under the rug no more. If we know it, we can't let you just go all over the church. If we know it, we got to put you in a holding place. We're not going to put you in a hiding place because everybody know the problem. But we can put you in a holding place. And when we put you in a holding place, that doesn't mean you're going to sit there with your lips folded and your arms folded and walk in here like sin dipped in confusion. But you're going to do like the old saints used to do, make you sit on the front row, make sure you come to church on time, make sure you get in the service, make sure you're the first one dancing, make sure you're the first one doing what everybody said you're supposed to do, because you got to be an example, not just for where you are, but for where you're going. I don't care how high you are, you're not above being removed. I don't care how great you think you are, you're not above being restrained. I don't care what you think you know on somebody else. God's eyes are on you right now. And until he moves them, keep your mouth off of anybody that you're trying to keep down because you don't want to do right. I got a round trip ticket, so I don't need a way back home. He says, I will judge his house for the iniquity he knows. Some of y'all get mad with Pastor Stevens because he's one of those that confronts truth. He doesn't just do it in the local church, he does it everywhere he goes. He's not afraid of the devil. He's not afraid of the systems of this world. And God has anointed him and put a word in his mouth, and he's got a responsibility that hits all the way home. And he can't have anything that he knows around the world going on at home and not want it delivered. He can't want my church to be right and his church is wrong. He can't want my church to be a success and his is out of control. He can't want the world to function and he's got to worry if the people are going to get along, if the people are going to do what they're supposed to do, if the people are going to be forgiving and do what the Bible says. I done lost about half the church already. I don't know what's wrong. But can I just point a note right here? Holiness is still right. I said holiness is still right. Everything can't be holy. Every